What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is just something that I've been wanting to talk about since I pretty much got married and have really settled in to being a wife now, and more so because today I just came to this level where, like, if I didn't speak about it I was probably gonna go crazy, just because a lot of things have been building up inside of me. More than anything, I am newlywed. In case this is their first time watching my video, I'm Gabby and I'm 24 years old and I just got married. And I wanted to talk about this because today I found myself looking for a podcast and there wasn't a lot of podcasts on this topic, and I just found it very weird because I know that there's so many of us out there that are just newlywed, and I don't know about you, but me, I've been feeling very lonely lately because I do try to talk about my new life with my friends, but these are my friends that are single. But being married and going from a very, I don't want to say like independent, because I was very independent, I always have been very independent, but not like a prideful, don't need anybody kind of girl. Like, I just had always been really good with my own company, and going from being independent to a newlywed has been a very hard adjustment. I just have to give every single girl out there props. If you feel like you're lonely and you know you've had a hard time adjusting to this kind of new lifestyle where now you have to share your time with someone else, where it's no longer about you and it's about someone else, and as much as you want to make time for yourself, you're always making it for this other person, you're not alone. I'm right there with you. I have never had to sit and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna go to the gym today because I have to cook for someone else. You know, I've never had to ask somebody else, hey, what do you want to eat, and disregard what I want to eat. And I'm not saying that like I put all my like decisions on what he wants, but you just become so selfless once you become married, and it's about making this other person happy. It's not easy. Like, pictures make it look like it's glorified. Pictures put a lot of glam to it. Like, you never know what's behind an image. Granted, I'm not saying what you guys see over my Instagram and stuff is fake, because thank God we're a very good couple. We managed to really understand and respect each other more than anything. But I just wanted to do this like girl to girl. Like, girl, if you think that going from a single life to a marriage life is going to all of a sudden complete everything, I just want to say I really do hope that if that is fulfilled for you, that you have that fulfillment. Me, I didn't want to really give that up, but this person made it worth it. What I'm just trying to say is, if you feel like you have given up everything as a newlywed, like you feel like everything has come down to this person, it is okay to be selfish again and be like, hey, you know what, like, I'm gonna go do this today, or I would love if you do this, or like, hey, I understand you had a long day, you worked all day, and now it's my turn. Now that you're home, I'd like to go out for myself. Because the other day I went out by myself to eat dinner, and for the first time in a very long time, and it felt really good that I almost felt guilty about going to dinner. Like, I was like, am I gonna enjoy my dinner? Like, is he gonna be okay? Should I take food for him? Should I save something for him? Should I call him to come join me? Like, I had so much guilt going to eat, and I kid you not, once I was just like, you know what, Gabby, he's fine, there's food at the house, like everything that he needs is at home, and it's okay because he goes out with his friends and you can too. Well, I don't really have friends here. I don't have any friends here in Texas to begin with, but case is, I'm the kind of girlfriend where I think there is a very, like, to maintain a healthy relationship, he has to go out, you have to go out. Like, it has to be fair game. Like, both of you need time apart from each other, because if you're with each other 24/7, little things get on your nerves. Like, for instance, my husband didn't work for 2 days because it was just raining all day and he just wasn't able to go to work that way. And the littlest things would get to me. Before I get mad at you, I'm going to educate you. Because if you don't know, you didn't know. Who cares? Don't sweat it. But if you know and you continue to do the same thing again, that really gets at me and eats me away, because not only did I take time to talk to you about this, and for it to not click, that to me makes me feel like you weren't listening, like you didn't care, like you didn't care enough to pay attention to what I was telling you. I was thawing chicken. You're not supposed to thaw meat in warm water. Why? Because bacteria grows quicker when things are being thawed in warm water. So one time I saw him doing this and I said, hey, this is why we don't do it. You know, I know you're used to doing it this way, but I would appreciate if we did it this way because this and this and this. Long story short, sorry for making the story long. I was thawing meat, and when I went to go start to prep dinner, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and start cooking the chicken. I mean, I go and I cut the chicken out of the packages, and I noticed that the chicken smelled funky. So I was like, why does this smell weird? And then I was just like, okay, whatever, chicken always smells weird. So then I went to like cut it and like wash it and prep it. And then I noticed that the chicken was warm from the inside. I was like, hey, this is just so weird. Like the chicken kind of smells funky. Like, do you want to smell it and let me know like what you think? Because maybe it's just me. Like, you know, a second opinion doesn't hurt. And he just kind of acted dumb. And I was like, did you thaw this with hot water? And he's like, yeah, I just wanted it to be done already because I was hungry. I was so mad. Like, girl, when I told you that, I was like, oh, hell no. Because I'm like, didn't I teach you and didn't I tell you why we don't do that? And he was like, oh yeah, but I forgot this and that. So then I was like, I was like, you know what? Can you give me another piece of chicken? I turned on the faucet so it could like try to thaw up quicker, and it just was not thawing up. And then I was like, hey, can you give me some chicken? And he's like, that was the last piece. I said, oh my God, I don't feel like going to Walmart. I don't feel like driving right now all the way out there in this crowd with this rain. Not happening. So I was like, okay, fine then. Fuck this. I dropped the food, threw away the chicken because it had gone bad, and I was like, screw this, I'm gonna go to Cheesecake Factory. So I left without him, and that's why I said I felt so guilty, because I was like, damn, this is the first time I'm going out with without my husband. But it felt so good to have that freedom again, and it was just like, this is what I needed. Like, me and him, we don't hold grudges. That's something I really admire about the both of us. Sometimes we just need our free space. This is why, you know, you need your free space from each other, your time apart, so you don't get worked up over these little things. I probably wouldn't have been worked up over this small thing, but because we were together 24/7 for 2 days, I was like, oh my gosh, I just need to get out the house, because I was so focused on him that I was not going to the gym, I was not going out. And so I was like, let me just go to Home Goods, see if I can find something that I may like or whatever. And he was calling me like, where are you, and I was just like, oh no, like, I'm having a great time. And he already knows that my definition of a great time is looking at furniture and stuff. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go to my friends. I said, good, go with your friends. Not sarcastically, but I was like being honest, like, yes, go with your friends. Moral of the story is, it sucks when you go from being very independent, and that was just me. Like, I was just so used to watching my favorite show every single night without having to consult with somebody else. And now it's like, hey, last night we watched your preference of a movie, now it's my day. Like, everything really is 50-50, like, split when it comes to decisions, but it has to be 100% of each person, because my goals become his goals, so his goals become my goals. As much as you know how to be caring and giving for others, it's very different when you have to become caring and giving for another person at all times. But I just want to say that if you're going through what I'm going through, where you're just like, this is a funky adjustment, you know, I want to be selfish, I want to pull out and be single again, but also like, I love this person and I really care about them. And if you're going through something like this, and even if it's not with your husband, you know, if you're a single mom, or you're in this relationship now that it's becoming serious, where you've become a fiance, or you're moving out with your boyfriend or something, where you're just like, it's hard, it's not easy to give it all up. And I've been praying a lot, because I really want God to move me in a different perspective. That way I can think and see things differently. On the other note, now that I've reached over 100 subscribers, this video also was like a secret video towards my giveaway. As you know, I promised that I wanted to do a giveaway, and my real ones are gonna be the ones that have watched this video, and that's why I wanted to do it this way. To be honest, I wanted to be a little bit of low-key, under the radar, because I don't want to do a giveaway to people who are just going to follow and subscribe me that never, like, don't even really care. It's not a very big, like, oh my god gift, like these girls give, like these influencers do like the Louis and the big packaging of the makeup, but I really wanted to do something that represented me and some of the things that I talk a lot about in my videos. So drum roll, these are my drum rolls, drum roll. Okay, so I'm actually really excited to fucking do this. I don't even know why. It's not even like, oh my god, but let me shut the hell up. Anyways, starting with this. So this is my little cute to-go bag. I love these things. Like, I'm obsessed with like little to-go bags for some reason. This little one really stood out to me. I have an iPhone 11, so you can literally like compare. It's a tiny one, but that's the whole purpose of it. Like, this is supposed to be like a little travel, something that doesn't take up a lot of space. And then inside, bam, with this cold coming, something I cannot live without, chapstick. I can't live without chapstick. Chapstick is the way to go for me. Always use chapstick. It's my thing. Another thing that I absolutely love, my life has changed since I started using, and you girls know because I talk about this shit all the time, sunblock. My favorite sunblock. I use the Neutrogena one, SPF sunscreen, and I really like this one a lot. I cannot talk even better about Neutrogena. Neutrogena, if you ever see this video, please sponsor me because I love your products. One, why I love this sunblock, doesn't clog your pores. One, the sports face one is amazing. This is not the kind of sunblock that when you're out sweating, it's going to get into your eyes and burn them. And also sunblock is really good for protecting your skin and sun radiation. Another awesome little cute thing that I saw, and I just thought that this would be super cute right now with the holidays and everything, was these little pins. These like little hair pins. I saw them and I was like, oh my god, I love them. I love shiny glitter. I love color. Like, nothing says Gabby more than my little bobby pins. And last and foremost, the best one. The best one in my opinion. This product also deserves a Nobel Prize. The Foreo thing. This thing is like a diamond in a case. Goddess right here. So the reason I love this is because I used to have one like this, but it wasn't the one that vibrated. It was literally just a silicone pad. As you can see, it kind of has like a texturized thing to it. And it was just this, and this thing helped my face so much. I don't know if it's because the silicone and the little bristles get into your pores and really get in there, but the reason I got it for you was because I want you to experience this. It does require AAA batteries. It does come with AAA batteries already. It's good for 400 uses. So you won't need any batteries soon, but I know you'll love this product so much that you'll want to take care of it. Let's make this easy. So I'm just gonna post this up on my Instagram, and on the post, just type in got it, and just like that, like that's gonna be your secret little code. And then I will be announcing the winner 2 days after the post. So the day of the post, 2 days after, I'll be announcing it on the Instagram. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this long ass motherfucking video. I really appreciate it. I look forward to the next time.